Perfect. So, hi guys, we're SullyBee. My name is John Avila. Our motto is safety made simple. So, the motivation behind our idea was the quote, "He who saves the life of one saves the entire world." A little bit, a personal story is just making sure that we're able to provide safety in the job site. We've seen a lot of incidents being on the field, and we know that safety is one area where technology can actually really help. So the problem that we're trying to solve with SullyBee is that the current state of construction equipment management lacks transparency and the ability of tracking information. What do we mean by transparency? Currently everybody is all paperwork based. Everything's handled paperwork based. Or if there's spreadsheets on Excel, it's all about going back to the office and not actually putting your eyes out in the field. That transparency affects safety greatly. And a lot of people are actually not using their superintendents or their site safety managers to their full potential. What do we mean by the ability of tracking information? Well, real-time data helps people make decisions in an instant, right? And these decisions actually help schedule and help the project progress towards their completion. These are the two areas that we understand if safety is missed, it can delay your schedule and potentially put your project at risk due to the insurance involved in it. So this hackathon breakdown, we wanted to find the pain points for all parties involved, from the general contractors to the owners and the subcontractors. We understand that there's costly rental prices, maintenance of rental equipment, delivery time of equipment, and verifying credentials for equipment operators. So inaccurate information of equipment's current location is what we wanted to tackle for this hackathon. In order to get that accurate location, we wanted to implement IoT. What we did was we started coding Raspberry Pi with a GPS module and integrated that with a SIM card from Soracom that provides a SIM card. It connects to the cellular towers, and it's actually allowed to give us an estimate of the location where we're trying to pick up the signal. In order to pick up the exact signal, we programmed the GPS system into the Raspberry Pi, and then to export it out to an application-based system, we used Firebase. So Firebase would store the data and then be able to export it in a user-friendly application at people's fingertips. Our hackathon goal, well, SullyBee tackling down Internet of Things and safety, which is a high risk area that we are actually going for. We wanted real-time data. In order for this real-time data, help general contractors and subcontractors make decisions as quick as possible. The supply chain area will help with identifying which equipment is close to you and nearby your project, so that you can maybe connect to other rental companies besides maybe United Rentals, Sunbelt Rentals, and maybe even smaller rental companies. There might be equipment that's closer to you that could potentially bring your delivery rate down. And as far as safety, making sure the operators are certified to use the equipment, making sure those certifications are up to date, helps the superintendent understand that that operator is qualified to use that equipment. This will then help out with the workflow. In the workflow area, if we have one equipment in the project, maybe we can combine, well, not maybe, but we actually want to help combine other subcontractors into using SullyBee so that they can share the equipment without the use of a hold harness. We understand that right now in construction, with the liability of construction of equipment and the users, you have to pass hold harnesses whenever you're sharing equipment, and sometimes those things get missed. With SullyBee, we want to make sure that all subcontractors can use that same equipment to help the project schedule move along. So the developmental roadmap. We developed UX UI and tried to get feedback from the subcontractors in areas of finding out what information they wanted to see. and what information they felt comfortable sharing as well. We understand, especially in New York City, with the unions and everything involved, there is a user experience with internet, with technology, and the subcontractors actually are hesitant to using technology these days. So how can we get there? Well, we developed the hardware and then tried to integrate everything together using IoT to then launch a product. And this application will be kind of the product that everybody will use. We were trying to challenge ourselves for the hackathon to integrate BIM or VIM, and it's a work in progress. We wanted to share that data and the location on the BIM model in order for any BIM model to be able to just track the exact location of the equipment. This is kind of the video that we created. You can see we're using Firebase to launch this web application. So we got the information and the data to show up on the map. So as we zoom in, we're able to see the exact location that's actually shared and will be confirmed with Soracom, the IoT provider. That's the exact location in Queens, New York. So then here we go to Soracom, which is our IoT provider, and seeing how the cellular towers connect to that GPS to get the exact location as well. So this is Soracom's map showing us on our end what point we're picking up. This is our live link to the application as well. It shows us if there's any equipment movement or anything that we can also relate this to any rental company if needed. Our team was consistent of Kudzai Tundawani, Joseph Cardozo, myself, John Avila, Margarita Gonzalez, and Angel Beltre. And together we tried to tackle this safety issue that's a Monday through Friday reoccurrence of information that's missed. And we tackled this started from the hackathon. We've been doing some research together, but we actually developed everything here at the hackathon to try and challenge ourselves. And any questions?